Hello and welcome to another update video on Solana. So yeah, here on the Solana chart, I'm currently tracking on the daily chart now also a support area. I've now added it to the chart. I think I only showed it to you yesterday, then removed it again because I said, let's see how the next 24 hours unfold. Let's see how the next sessions unfold. Until now, we didn't have a support area really here on the daily chart, but I've added one now so that if micro support on the 30-minute chart breaks, we have let's say, a relevant support area to watch. This is now between $199 and $172, and it is the zone, that overlaps with the lower boundary line of this wedge pattern. So as you can see, the market tried to break out above this wedge pattern, its upper boundary line, and is now coming down. And we have broken below the trend line again. So this is an indication that some additional weakness is coming in. But as you will see on the smaller time frame, nothing is broken yet. Okay, the trend line, but no Fibonacci support. With the depth of the pullback, though, I think we at least need to prepare for a deeper structure, a deeper pullback that might be unfolding. I will explain that in more detail on the smaller time frame. Key is here that you have some orientation, that you have a good understanding of what the next relevant support zone is. There are still a lot of, let's say, bullish scenarios here on the daily chart that we can watch. Important is that we have to prepare for potentially a test of the lower boundary line and the area between $172 and $198. Important is that until we get the next micro 5-wave move up, there is no evidence for a low. Okay, so whether it's this scenario or that one or another one, it doesn't matter so much as long as we are locally not witnessing any 5-wave move up. That's very important. Seems like a local downtrend is unfolding, especially now with the break below the trend line. But we already saw that in the last few videos, right? That a correction is unfolding. So this was all still already part of a pullback correction and so on. So we'll take a look at that on the smaller time frame. Just wanted to highlight here that key support on the daily chart starts at $199 and it overlaps with the lower boundary line. So this area might be relevant again. It actually looks quite good. It looks quite harmonic if this really is an AB 1-2 AB structure. Yeah, that's what I showed you in the last video. It's sort of the next support zone to watch. But are we going to reach it? Well, we have to monitor the micro price action on an intraday basis for that and stay close to it. Yeah, which is what we do anyway, every day. By the way, if you're interested in further updates, check out our X channel as well for additional updates. I posted this update here, by the way, also there first. So sometimes you are getting more frequent updates there. Not as many as in our membership, in our gold membership, but still you are sometimes informed earlier than on YouTube. So now let's take a look at the shorter time frame. And here you can see the two micro support areas we talked about. I don't think the upper one really is holding. I mean, for now we are approaching the 61, or we actually tested the 61.8 retracement level. I gotta say it is now, I mean, the floor is starting to crack, yeah. What we now need to see is a 5-wave move up that would signal that here a low has formed. Very strong sell-off, but we're holding support for now. So the white scenario as it is technically still valid. I might make a change here. I might put the 3rd here and the 4th here. But I need to see how the intraday price action now develops. For now, I have no evidence for a local low anyway. And if we are following the orange scenario, so the larger sell-off scenario, it could take us down lower like this. This is sort of the next best bullish option. Let's say if we break below 217. So as mentioned in previous updates, once we break below $217, that's like a first indication, that let's say the bulls are failing. For now, we haven't broken below that level. So definitely watching the space today. I'll keep you updated about that, but be prepared for maybe a larger correction if the bulls cannot show up here. Yeah, that's the update on Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, as I said, check out our X channel. And yeah, see you in the next one. Bye-bye.